Welcome in. You're on the Crafted Kit Demo Raid
It's
Train.
running. These are your fabrics for this one.
I
Thank
don't
you,
know
Wonder
what's going
Woman.
on
Thank
over
you
there.
so
It sounds like a
much.
Craft-A-Lunch happening in the other room.
Thank
Welcome
you, friend.
in. Mona's going to be raiding into us here shortly.
That is coming your way, Wonder Woman.
There we
The other
go.
one, thank you. Let's run that again. The
Let me
Victoria
set up
Floral. See if anybody else wants that. And it's running again.
Welcome in.
Hello, y'all. Come on in.
Right
On the Crafted Kits Demo Raid Train. I appreciate you all being here. We're getting ready to go see Gather Crafter here in just a minute. Okay, we've got one more to run, y'all. This is
hey, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, hello.
Fingers working. Here we go.
Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I keep the kit all together here.
$5. Everybody's interested in this one with the primitive fabrics.
Okay.
There's your 4 fabrics.
How is everybody? I'll clean up my spot.
Thank you, my friends. I appreciate y'all so much.
A lot of little things here.
And again, thank you, Weezy's Whimsy. Thank you, Yvonne.
Hope everybody's doing well. Okay. Oh, there's my other pin.
I love you all. I appreciate you. And we're going to see Gather Crafter.
Here we go.
Let me get my little fat
Let me
fingers
grab
working.
got a lot going on today. There we go. How's everybody? Welcome in. We're going to have some fun today. I hope you had fun. I hope you saw Mona. I was so glad I was able to snatch one of her kits before I had to head on over here.
I appreciate you.
I love Mona's stuff and just to see the fabric shoes. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. How are you? You are on the Crafted Kits demo raid train brought to us by Weezy's Whimsies. So thank you very much. And thank you for Mona Chiozano for raiding into us. I was just telling everybody, Mona, that, hey, Wonder Woman. Hey, Laura. I was just telling everybody, I was so glad I was able to get a kit at that last minute. I always love what you do, Mona. The shabby chic is something I'm trying to get more into because I usually do cutesy kind of things, and I'm trying to branch out more. And you teaching the different terminology I thought was amazing, but and the fabrics you use. So I'm so excited to get your kit and use some of the fabrics that you're using. So make sure you bookmark and follow Mona for sure. And then again, thank you to Weezy's Whimsies. Make sure you bookmark and follow her. She'll be on later today with I don't know if she's doing wire wrapping or what she's doing, but she does all amazing stuff, and she's so creative with her train. So make sure you bookmark and follow. Also, as everybody's been mentioning, if you're interested in being in this train, make sure to contact Weezy's Whimsy and let her know so she can get you into future trains. After the hour today, we are going to go into Catered Paper. She always has fun and amazing stuff for us too. I love her papers. She always has wonderful vintage items too. Usually get stuck buying in there as well. So make sure you bookmark and follow her too. I'm the Gathered Crafter. So if I am new to you, I'm going to go ahead and run my giveaway. I'm pretty sure it better be here. There it is. We're going to do a little, you know what? I didn't pull anything out. We're gonna do a little mini trim set. So you're gonna get a little, we're gonna do a little bag of, let's see, let me grab some stuff here. No, I can't grab anything. We'll do a little bag of some beads, a little junk scoop. That's what we're gonna do a little junk scoop. So I'm gonna get my little ghosty here and see what we're gonna grab here. I'm gonna get, this is my little ghosty. She's with me all the time, and we're going to do a little junk scoop for you. And it's gonna be on the thinner side because it is gonna be. It's buttons. You're getting a lot of buttons. So that's going to be the giveaway. It's a little junk scoop, so get in for that. Those will definitely come in handy. Lots of fun little things in there. Some flowers, little brad, little bead, some nice little happy face wooden button. So, hey, Critter Chops. So today, this is going to be your little gibby. And then we'll run a buyer's gibby as we get closer to the end too, which will probably be another scoop plus a couple guest checks. I was so busy working. Hey there. Thanks for the follow, everybody. We'll get this. Oh, this was a nice little scoop. That's a nice little scoop there. I'm the Gathered Crafter. Good morning, Marla. And I come on late nights usually, and I haven't had my coffee yet. So I'm usually on late nights, Mondays and Wednesdays. And we do live demos. I love doing demos. And so teaching is definitely in my blood. And so I love to do live demos and teach different things. On Mondays, we do junk journaling. Wednesdays, we do all kinds of different crafts. So I'm excited if this is my first. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, afternoon. This is my first holiday season on Whatnot. I'm not at a year yet. I'm about 9 months into Whatnot. So I'm really excited. I have a lot of fun ideas planned and in store for those Wednesday nights. So we do slow stitching. We're going to do some things with ornaments and cards and all kinds of fun stuff. I didn't go trick-or-treating. It was our first year not trick-or-treating. I'm so sad, but we did hand out candy. So, but I did dress up. If you go to my Facebook page, you can see what I dressed up as. Well, I wasn't really dressed up as something, but I had a super awesome witch's hat from Island Girl Mick, and then my Nightmare Before Christmas dress. So hi, sweetie. Hi, Bobby. Um, um, I was like, Tina. Yeah, Tina's not sus. So yeah, we had a lot of fun last night. And speaking of, I am on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. This demo is being simulcast, so hi YouTube and Facebook. So if you miss, we're all sus. There you go. So if you miss any of it, you can definitely go back and watch it on one of those platforms. And then I also do live thrifting too. We usually go shopping Friday nights, and probably during the holidays we're going to do a little bit more thrifting too. But today is about demos, and so I'm going to show you what we're going to make. I know Weezy was interested in what we were making today. We are making this little tin. And Critter Chops, do they look familiar? I actually got these tins from Critter Chops. This is a little tin, and inside the tin is a little journal. So we're going to be making both pieces. We're going to be decorating the tin and making the journal today. So, oops. I closed it. I did the binding backwards and I closed it on my binding. That's fun. Allie, funny you mentioned that because yes, there are glossy accents on it today, and I told Christina that I would be using glossy accents today. So not binder. I was too busy watching Mona. I was actually Mona. You were so interesting that I was not paying attention to what I did, and I glued my binding down. I glued the book down and left the binding open. So it's gonna. We're gonna make it the right way on the train today. So, but that is our and it's an accordion. Well, you'll see it in a minute. um, I will. I'll just cut the pages. Um, yeah, it can still it's not lost, but I just think that's hilarious because I did that last minute and I was like, oh, I want to get it. It was right. I literally finished this like seconds ago because it was when I purchased. I was waiting for the bid to start. So see, when you tell me you're gonna get something silly, yeah. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay because crafting is not stressful. Crafting is supposed to be fun and creative for you. So if you make a mistake, like Tina said, it's not lost. It's I cut the edges. We'll even do it here. Okay. Summer Dawn, you're getting the junk journal scoop. Congratulations. So see, look, watch how fast we're gonna fix this. Oh, that one I should have left glued. That's okay. It's fixed with a snip. Might need a little bit more reinforcement, some little trim, but you know what? After it's all decorated, no one's gonna even know. But all of you that are on here and me. So there you go. It's okay to make mistakes. Sometimes your mistakes end up better than your original thought. So don't ever be afraid to make mistakes. Didn't we have this conversation the other day? We had it in somebody's room. Just take chances. And I even said, I'm like, does anybody remember Magic School Bus? And I like being like Miss Frizzle. Yeah, it's gonna need a little bit more reinforcement, but there you go. It's gonna open like that. Take chances, get messy. Take risks, take chances, get messy. I can't remember the exact thing, but that's what Miss Frizzle always used to say. So we're gonna make it the correct way though, because I won't be entranced in Mona's demo. I'm gonna blame Mona for it. Hello, happy Day of the Dead, Red Rock. How are you, sweetie? Oh, this is Summer Dawn. Got this Gibby. And we're gonna start. Okay, this is actually going to be a kit, and it is in my bin already. If you look up 1 demo and 2 demo, there's 2 different options of it because I have a limited amount of the tins. So I have the kit with the tin, and then I have the and we'll run them at the end. I have the kit with the tin, and I have the kit with just the paper pack, so that I could have it more because everything else I have a larger supply of, but I need Crayer Chops. I need more tins. um, so that's what we're working with today. So we're working with this little tin. We're going to work with, and then in the kit, you're going to get some of my mesh fabric that I have. You're going to get the Ward Noel in beads. You're going to get some of this little gold trim. You're going to get some of the red fun fur that I had. He does have great tins, so he needs to get more. He's in here. That's why I'm asking. And then you're also going to get 2 sheets of parchment paper. You're going to get a clip art of a bunch of steampunk. This is a Christmas steampunk version. I am going to have fairy ones, Alice and Strawberry. But I don't have them up yet. So be on the lookout for those. And then 2 different plaids that are coming with this one. So that's what's in this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start. I'm going to give you the measurements for this one, but if you want to use it, an Altoid tin is a little bit bigger, and then there's other tins you can use. These are going to be different things, but let's see how an Altoid tin is a little bit bigger and thicker. So I'm going to show you what to do without the measurements in case you have a different type of tin and you just get the paper pack. But for this one, the bottom of the tin, we're going to trace a 2 1/4 by 3 1/8. The top of the tin, we're going to trace a 2 3/8, or we're going to cut these papers because it is easier if you cut it. So you can just kind of look at your measurements, what they are, and then cut rectangles and then use a corner rounder to round off the corners. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to use the scraps that I already have from my kit. Let's see, this time, no, we're still going to use this one on the outside. And so I'm gonna need, it's nice because they all measured 3 1/8 when I did it. It's just the other measurement. It's a little different. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. And then we need a 2 1/4, and that's for this tin. Remember, you can just trace the tin too. If you don't want to do it this way, you can just trace the top and the bottom of your tin and cut that out. But cut it on the inside edge of your line because it draws it a little bit bigger. You need to be just a little inside of it. So no, I already did 3 1/8. So 2 3/8. I'm sorry. I have that wrong. 2 3/8. I just did 2 7/8. 2 3/8. Why am I worried about that now? Oh. I don't know if that's right now. And 2 1/4. I don't think that's right. I think I wanted 2 3/4. Yep, 2 3/4. So not 2 3/4. That's why it's just easier to measure. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. So it's 2 3/4 on the top one, 2 1/4 on the bottom one. Okay, then I'm just going to round my corners. Well, that looks a little thick too. And it's less fussy cutting this way. Yeah, this doesn't look right to me. Okay, now so this is going to go on the bottom. Yeah, that one's too big. That's too big. I guess it was 2 3/8. Yeah, I guess it was. Okay, so don't listen to me. I was right the first time. And second, I should be second guessing myself on a show and just do what I did when I was actually paying attention and planning. That's okay. I'll just put it down. You can look at my shows and see what's on the calendar. Hi, hey there. Yeah, my calendar's all current. Okay, there we go. That was right. So now it is 2 3/8 by 3 1/8. And I'm gonna glue that down. I'm using fabric tack for all of this. So I'm gluing it down. Hey everybody. Oh, no, I thought you were asking. Oh no, I was planning on it already. Yeah, I'm just sorry. Can't really discuss that stuff on another train. I'm sorry. Yeah, just message me. Yeah, I'm all ready to go. Hey, Mickey. That's okay. Okay. So we've got this glued down. I used fabric tack. I'm gonna go ahead and cut another in the other I gotta dust this out. I'm on the other in the other print, I'm going to cut the same dimensions for the inside. So I'm going to use now, let's see which one did I use. The thicker, the more red. I'm going to use the green now. We're going to use the right let's see. So I'm going to do 3 1/8 because that's the common one. Welcome in everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. You are on the Crafted Kits demo raid train. Please stay the whole day on the Crafted Kits raid train. Lots of fun demos happening today. 2 3/8. Quit guessing. I'm like overthinking it is what I'm doing. Oh, there you go. You can paint them. You could there's some fun things that we can try that you can spray paint them. You can use like a chalk paint on them, but then you have to seal it. And then there's a fun thing to age it. If you don't have aged ones, you can take cinnamon and put glue in certain spots and then rub cinnamon on it, and it looks like it's rusted. So you can do all kinds of different things to age them too. I can't decipher that one, Bobby. Pick my brain? Are you gonna pick my brain later? Is that what it is? Okay. Okay, I didn't decipher. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Usually someone catches me in a giggle, so no, Siri is just out for you, Bobby. Um, yeah, when you come to my shows, we end up giggling about something. See, now that I know you're doing that, I'm gonna get stuck in a huge giggle. Watch. Okay, so we got this cleaned out. We're gonna use like which one's my small one, which one's my large one. Okay, my small one's gonna go in here. I'm using fabric tack. It seems to be working really well with the metal to the paper, so I'm gonna stick with it. Um, Merely because I haven't refilled my glitter glue bottle, but I'm liking the way the fabric tack's working on this, so I probably would continue because it's almost like a hot glue. It's just it sets up and it actually lasts. Hot glue has its purpose, but it's not on these. It would pop right off. Um, Although I don't know. I'm getting a little like Tam about glue sticks, like regular glue sticks. It's kind of me with hot glue sticks. I'd rather use fabric tack. Um, yes, you gotta have fun. Okay, so good thing this is. I gotta rehook that, but that's okay. Okay, so see, it sets up really well. You can move it around if you have to a little bit, but those give you the right dimensions there. So there's our little tin. And now I'm going to use um, some of the mesh. Grab some more of the mesh on the top, and then I'm going to cut another one of those little steampunk um, clip art, and you get a whole ton of them too. So I'm just making, and then just a big piece, and then what I'm doing is I'm just going where there's a bigger joint or cross section of mesh, and just kind of blobbing some of the fabric tack here and there. And then I'll really tack it down right in that area where where those items are is where we'll really tack it down. I know, I love it. So do I have tons of it too. So if anybody wants some as fat quarter or whatever, fat quarter goes a long way, and we have a ton of it. So you'll see it. That it's going to be in the fairy pack too. I love it with the fairy stuff. I have a little fairy pack too that has this really pretty vine trim. Um, it just looks so cute, and the jute. It's really cute. Okay, now I need. So let's use this time. Yes, and mushies. Oh yes, I got it. I'm gonna do a mushroom one too. Thank you, Mickey. I'm gonna do a mushroom one. Let's see what two we're gonna. I think I'm gonna use a house and a tree. So I'm gonna put the tree on the book, and I'm gonna use the house on the outside. And I'm also gonna grab ink. And it's fussy cut time. And remember, move your paper, not your scissors. And fussy cuts a lot easier. Welcome in. There we go. Oops. Cover my glue. I heard you talking about that, Mona. I'm one of those ones that really try to cover the glue too before it bubbles up and does that kind of craziness that it does. Because then it gets it gets real gloppy if you don't. Okay, I'm just taking the paper to the ink pad this time. So I wanted a little harder edge than the soft edge I usually do with a blender brush. There we go. And do the same thing with the tree. And I'm using Vintage Photo. Welcome in. And let's see, I said I was going to do that. So we're going to add this in. Yes, this is the box we're making, and then we're making the little journal on the inside too. It's right here. Okay, and now I'm going to just glue everything down. So I have my beads. I like to use these beads on clips and things, not just like beaded dangles, but I actually use them as little charms on things too. On a lot of things. I use them on hidden paper clips. If you see any of my shows, we'll do hidden paper clips and I'll put words on them with those little letters. Congratulations, you just got the ephemera nook. So you got a coupon up there in the rewards club. Glue that down. And I'm just going to make a line of glue and stick my letters to it. There we go. Wiggle them out a little bit. And then just add this here to give it a little bit of a metal look, even though it's not metal. It's a thank you. It's a little plastic trim. And there we go. There's the top. Top is ready to go. Inside's done. So you can do that really fast and easy. These are quick little make tins. You could not do the journal and then use these and put different little gifts in it too for Christmas. So you could put a gift card in it, or you could do the journal and put a gift card in it. So you can amp up the present however you like that tin. Okay, so now we're going to make the inside. And you can do this. Yep, you can use it to sort things in it too. I'm going to make something else with tins later this month. So make sure you bookmark the shows. It's actually going to have dividers in it. It's super cute. I can't wait to. Yes, I'm waiting for one more supply before I show that one. Oh, I almost forgot. Before we go on to the book. Now you can leave it like that. Or if you want the shine that I have on this one, you can add something like a glossy accents to it. People, if you need glossy accents, Art Lines, Christina at Art Lines has a ton of it. And so if you were on my show a couple days ago, a few days at the beginning of the week actually, we were having fun with her and glossy accents, and she's got a lot of it. So if you want this extra, it's kind of cool because it makes it look like a puff sticker. Can you see the difference between, and it kind of like it kind of blurs the, it enhances the color for one, but then it also kind of gives it a little soft look to it and then a sheen, and it makes it look like a puffy sticker a little bit. So it's cool. Art Lines does. Allie, can you, yeah, thank you, Allie. Um, so she has a ton of it. She should have it in her bins. I texted her this morning, but she hasn't responded. I said, please make sure it's in your bin. She's got a ton of it. She's got it in these little 1 ounce bottles and larger bottles, but she's got an overabundance of these 1 ounce. The glue we're using is Fabric Tack today. It's not Stickles. It's glossy accents. So it's made by Ranger, and it's just a clear liquid. Yeah, so definitely it gives it an extra little added oomph when you use it. So, and how you use it, if you do use it, she's gonna be like, "Why is everybody buying glossy accents from me?" She told me it was in her bin the other night. So hopefully it still is. What you do is you trace it. It's kind of like icing cookies if you've ever iced cookies before. Oh, there's a bubble just popping. So trace the edge. I should have started at the top because now at that, oh, I can turn my tin, duh, Carmen. Um, you trace the edge of it. And it does take a while to dry, so make sure you, so that's great to do this part first and then go on to your book. Okay, so I got the whole edge in, and then you just go back and fill in. You're welcome. Oh, good, it is in there. Okay, yeah, she's got it in her bin. So go surprise her. She's my friend. Um, and we'll help her get rid of. So I told her the other day this was my pity purchase the first day when she said she had it overabundance, but now I'm gonna have to go buy more because I think I want to use it for ornaments. And there you go. So it's a little hazy at first, and then as it dries, it'll clear up. And if you find any, like sometimes there's little bubbles, you just fill it in. So we'll take a look at that at the, yes, raindrops. That would be cool. Let's see if I can get the fan to go. I'm gonna turn the fan on and let this dry up on top of my box during the rest of the show, and then we'll look at it again later. It's called Glossy Accents. I just realized that was a little far. And she's got these bottles in there. Actually, you probably should have just put the, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to go ahead and make this a buy it now. So this what is posted right now. Oh, that's not, sorry, that's not it. That's not with the tin. Hold on. Oh, it was with the tin. Okay, yep. So that's the one. This one, that's marked there. I do have 8 tins. So if you want this with the tin, that's what's pinned at the bottom right now. And let's see. Thanks everybody for your purchase. Okay, now we're gonna make the inside. You're welcome, sweetie. If you look up To Demo in the bins, it's just the paper kit without the tin. And there will be more coming in there unless somebody can get me more tins. I don't know if he's still in here. Okay, now we're gonna make the book. And hey, Erica. So we're gonna make the little book now. And we're gonna open it the right way. See, I was so mesmerized by Mona's demo this morning. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Okay, so the papers in here are going to be 3 by 2 1/4 by. You're going to cut it down to 3. That's the only cut you need, is a 3-inch cut across the 8.5-inch side. And I'm going to show you how to do this without a scoreboard too. So we're going to cut across the 8.5-inch side. And we're going to cut it in 3-inch strips. And the kit comes with 2 pieces of parchment, so you can make it thicker. I only used 1 page in that book. We're going to make it the full. How are we doing on time? Oh. Let's see, so I'm cutting them in 3-inch strips. How are you, Erica? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the other one, so I'm gonna see how thick it gets. You can make it as thin or as thick as you want. You could actually get 2 little books if you just wanted to out of it, if you wanted to just use 1 page. So that's all I used in the one that's in there now, is 1 page. And then you'll definitely get enough cardstock of the plaid to make 2 books. But you can do this with anything you have. I would put the glossy accents after, just like I did. So you finish everything you did, everything we did, and then put the glossy accents at the very end. That way it can dry while you're working on the book. You're welcome. Okay, so now we've got our 3-inch by 8.5-inch pieces of paper. You can get your scoreboard and you can score at a 1/2 inch, or actually I would score at 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, and 8 if you were using a scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, then what you can do is mark at a 1/2 inch. I'm just marking it with my nail. So I'm marked at a 1/2 inch, and I'm just kind of scratching it a little bit there so I can see where the 1/2 inch fold is. And then I'm going to fold that 1/2 inch. We got that half. This is going to be our connecting tab. Now we have 8 inches here, so I'm just going to fold it in from the fold. See, I've got this little tab out of the way. So I'm folding the rest of it in half. And then I'm folding that in half again. And that gives you your 2-inch pages. So you don't need a scoreboard for this one. But if you do want to score it, then I would score it at 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then just fold it. You are going to now go back in well, let's just do that. Let's see how many. Maybe I will stay with 3. Thanks, Tina. So we're just going to go ahead and make our 1/2 inch tabs. I did not clear to make that very well. Maybe I will stick with just 3 because of time. Thank you so much for the purchases. And again, we have 4 left with the tin, and then if that runs out, the paper kit I have an abundance of. So that would be the 2 demo in the bin if you just want the paper and not the tin. And you can use any size tin. If you get the paper, you just have to trace your tin to get the right dimensions. That's all. What are you talking about? What did I miss? Okay, so I folded that in half, and I'm folding it in half again. Oh, here it is. I'm going to do it. I'm going to use one page right now just because of time. But again, you can use both your pages or you can make 2 different books. And we'll do another one. Oh, you're just testing things out. I'm always a believer of measure twice, cut once. So if I'm not too sure, I'll go back and do it again. I'm still not too sure. Yeah, that was right. Uh-oh. Okay, again, so you've got that 1/2 inch already folded. So we know we've got the full 8 inches. So we're just going to fold it in half from that fold and then fold it again. And you've got your page sizes. And now what we're going to do is we're going to connect them and we're going to have to accordion. We're going to have to accordion fold them a little bit. So we're going to take a tab and then one that doesn't have a tab and we're going to attach it. And this time I am going to use art glitter glue. Use clear. My clear is, I have to refill from the big bottle and I didn't grab the big bottle this morning. So I'm using the white. Don't use your white on this one. Use the white when you're going to use it as an accent. I'm going to get the other one. And the same thing, tab to no tab together. Hey, Suburban Bish, how are ya? We are making a tin with a little journal in it. I am good. And the paper, that's one thing I really do like about art glitter glue. Once it sticks, you don't have a lot of time to zhuzh it around. Once it sticks, it sticks. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just going to go back from the side. That's the no tab because that's going to be our main page. And we're just going to work back and forth, making sure we accordion fold it. So we're going to have to refold some of our initial folds. He's doing well now. He's back to normal. Thanks, Marla. Right now he's enjoying the nice weather outside, lounging by the pool. So yeah, it must have been something he ate. Our puppy was not doing well. I had to reschedule my Monday show and have it Tuesday because our German Shepherd was vomiting. I don't know what happened with him, but he scared us for a while. And he is going to be 14 this month. So time something happens, I panic. So, but thank you. Yeah, he's doing good. Hey, Katie. So there we go. So now we've got it accordion folded. And again, you can keep going. You can make this as thick as you want. You just keep going and going and going. I know, I was quite relieved. So now what we're going to do on this one, we're actually going to glue the valleys in here together. So I'm keeping this one as my front cover tab. You can add a back cover or you don't have to. But I'm going to keep this as the front cover. So now what I'm going to do, hey, Catered Paper, we're going to be rating into you almost in about 17 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and glue all these together. So here's my front. I know my tab is facing the way I'm going to want my cover. So I'm going to go into the back and I'm just going to glue. You can use a dry tape runner would be good for this too. You don't have to use wet glue, but if you're using art glitter glue, wet glue, this wet glue sets up so fast that you'll get better adhesion doing this. Hi there, how are you? I can't wait to see what you have for us today. I love my paper dolls and papers that I got from you last time. Okay, so now there it is. It's all set up, and now it's a book. And you can just kind of smooth that out. It was beaded glue, but we're going to be covering these too. So now, yes, I always love the stuff you have. Yeah, we're going to be rating indicated paper here in just a little bit. And again, thank you. Oh, thank you for getting the kit. So this is what we're demoing right now, is this little tin. And then right now we're making the little book. So this one I put a front and back. I'm going to do that now. Front and back on this. Where's my dimensions? Okay, so on this one, on the cover, it's going to be 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. So we're making it a little smaller so we can move it out in and out. Isn't that cute? So the one we just made right now, see how it's starting to clear up now? It's not completely dry yet, still a little gray. We put glossy accents on it, but it's drying up quite nicely. And I'll let it sit up there for the next few minutes. So 2 3/4. I'm going to mismatch my. I think I'm going to use. Yeah, I want to use these two. That's what I did last time. So 2 3/4. Thank you so much. So we have 2 left of the kit with the tin. And then after that, I have just the paper part, the paper and the trims part. And we have a bunch of those. And that would be the 2 demo that's in my bin. Let's see. One left. One left with a tin. 2 3/4. And thank you so much, everybody. By 2 1/4. Sorry, I'm like, why am I not? So I just did the 2 3/4. I'm 2 1/4. It's right here. There's the tin. And here's the one we just made with the glossy accents drying is right here. And I'll show it again in just a little bit. But it's got the inside covered. We're making the book for that little house one now. So the only reason I don't have the other one, I'm letting it dry. I have a fan right over my studio box. And so I'm hoping it dries before the end of the show so you guys can see a better view of it. 2 3. I already did 2 3/4. I'm doing 2 1/4 now. Actually, I don't think I did on this one. Yeah, I did. You just need little teeny snips. So you get a nice little book. Oh, I cut that one too short. Oh, I cut them too short. What did I do here? I don't know what is going on here. Let's see. I'm going to keep it at 3 and trim it down because I don't know why it's looking like that. Hey, Jesse. How are we doing on time? We got 12 minutes. Hello, one two beloved. How are ya? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep it at 3. We're going to change this. So 2 1/4 by 3. Ankle healing. We had a good Halloween. Definitely different for me because I'm used to going trick-or-treating. This was the first year no one wanted to go trick-or-treating. So we just sat outside and passed out candy, but it was fun. I know you're probably getting a little stir crazy now. Okay. So we're going to keep it 2 1/4 by 3. So 3 and 2 1/4 for that journal cover. And then I'm going, yeah, I am. You don't have to do this part. You could leave it square, but I'm going to round the corners of the pages and then just the outside corners of the covers. It did go by too fast. It went. I can't believe I was like, we actually did a midnight snack run. We have if you guys know, our stores do stay open late out here. So we do have right on the corner of our neighborhood, we have a 24-hour grocery store. So the kids are playing video games and I was doing crafty stuff. I didn't clear out I got it jammed. We were at the store and I'm like, they were pulling all the Christmas stuff, getting it all ready for today. I'm like, I cannot believe it's time for Christmas. I'm like, it's officially holiday season. Oh, did you really? We had just enough. I got 5 bags of candy, and we had about half of a little Halloween jack-o'-lantern bucket left. So we have enough, and it was nice because we didn't go trick-or-treating. So we have a little bit of snack, and got rid of the rest of it. So, my punch is like, I've had it with you. I probably should not be spending the time doing corners so we could finish it. Okay. Raid. Hey, Bench Cat. Thanks for the raid. Okay. My corner rounder is rebelling now, so I'm going to stop. We're going to continue with the piece. So I'm going to put the covers on. Again, you could put just one cover. You don't have to do pick the bigger pieces. I sure did. No, I didn't. You can just do one cover. I'm still not liking where the size of it ended up. No, it's fails. Just eyeball it. My brain is not mathing today. And then take the other one, line that up, and then we're good. I want to get through this. We're not that far off. I'm only going to corner around 2 sides, the outside, the part that's going to be on the binding, I'm going to leave straight. Okay, now we're going to glue. And here, so you got a nice little tab here for your front cover. There we go. And I'll finish chomping those later. And then you can add a back cover, or you can leave it like that. I'm going to go ahead and put a back cover on it. Again, you can make this as thick as you want. I only used 1 page for this one, but you can use both pages of parchment that you get in the kit. And this will be it is on Facebook and YouTube. So there's the book. I've got it on the right way and opening it the right way. Now we're going to take our stuff. Let's see, what did I do in this one? Oh, I did. I threw in a little. I went and grabbed like some brown paper to add to it. So this is where you can get crafty with your stuff that you have on hand. Now I don't even know where that piece of paper went. So I might not be using it. I'm just going to use some of this too. I need some more for the binding. Thanks. I know I love plaid for holidays too. you do get some of this mesh. And I do have a ton of this stuff too. So I'm going to just cut like about 2 inches across the ribbon stream that you'll get in the kit for the binding. That might be too big. No, that's good. And then I'm taking fabric tack this time, and I'm just going to kind of dot it in places and put this down very lightly and make sure, okay, I did it the right way this time. The other time I closed up the book. And there we go. And you can always trim that down. Once that dries, I'll probably trim off that loose part. So we have that. And now I need, well, I got my little, that. Let's see. Okay, and the trim. Be a little bit of trim in there. And what I do to make it floofier, I don't know if it helps not, but it saves me time because I have something to glue. I just make a really loose knot when I use this stuff behind things. And that way it's already in kind of a circle. And then it gives me a little bit more to glue to hold on to when I'm gluing. So let's go ahead and glue this up. And you can go crazy on how you want to do this. You can ink it up if you want to ink it up. There we go. And then the rest of my beads, I'm just going to kind of add 5 minutes. Thank you, Allie. There's one kit left with the tin. And it is, Wheezy's got it. Thank you, Wheezy. We'll go ahead and I'll put in the paper pack now. Oh, no wonder. I'm sorry. I thought I had turned it into a bite now. Let me go and edit that. Let me edit that now. Okay. And we'll pin it. Okay, so this is everything else minus the tin. Yes, now you have it. And you can see it on YouTube or Facebook. I'm just going to add a few of these little beads. They look Christmassy to me. Oh, thank you, Mona. Yeah, this is a fun one. I've got a lot of ideas for tin, so I need more tins. I know he's probably lurking. I need tins. We sold out of the set that had the tins. Okay, so now this is just the paper pack that's available. So if you bought the kit earlier, you do get a tin. So I had 8 tins available, so I was able to do 8 kits with the tin. Now what's coming up now is just, you're welcome. So what we have pinned now is just the paper pack. Oh, thank you, Easy. Those are fun. I'm going to be doing Christmas ones too. So see, it's still drying. So it's still a little cloudy, but you can see here where it is dried up. It's coming out, and see how it gives it like a soft glow, kind of makes it a little glowy. This isn't the Altoids tin. These are they're called Vermints. So, and I got them from Critter Chops. So hopefully you'll get more. But Altoids tin, you can do the exact same thing with it. They're just a little off of this size. They're a little taller. So you're going to have your dimensions, you're just going to have to trace. So you can do the exact same thing with these. You just have to trace it to get your different dimensions, but you have enough in the pack, in the paper kit, to make them on an Altoids tin too. So that's what I was trying to make sure. Oh, I added extra floof there. Okay, so there's the little, that's just the beginning of it. You can Oh, let's see, I made this one. There we go. It just goes in there. There's plenty of room to add that other. See how there's still enough room in there to make it even thicker? Yep, you can get tins. Yep, you can buy blank tins too. Thank you. Oh, I better run the buyer's giving. The buyer's giving is going to be a scoop, and you're going to get a sheet of my floral ATC cards. I don't have them with me. I should grab my fairy ones. So you're going to get a set of, I think there's 6 on the sheet. I'll probably cut them down so it's a little thinner, and you're going to get a scoop. Let's do a scoop. So that's going to be the buyer's giving right now. Thank you, Gabby. And there goes the givey. Yep, any kind of tin. So the paper kit will work on whatever tin you can find because all you have to do is trace your tin. So those that got the one with a tin already have a tin with you, but sourcing tins is not hard. So the paper pack is perfect for that. Or if you want to buy bulk tins somewhere, um, you'll be able to have that. Okay, here's our scoop. This scoop will probably be a little chunkier. Oh, we're right at the top of the hour, so you're going to get this scoop, plus you're going to get my floral ATCs. And we're going to go ahead, everybody get in the giveaway. We're going to have to pull it because we're going to have to run over to Catered Paper. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody. We're going to run the givey, and it's, who's going to get it? Stephanie! Yay! Thank you so much, Mona. Thanks for hanging out with me. Everybody, thank you. Watch us on Mondays and Wednesday nights and shop with us on the weekends. Stay with the train all day today. Thank you so much. And there's more to come with these and other styles too. So be on the lookout. Let's go over to Catered Paper right now and have fun on the train today. I'll be watching with you. Woo woo! Throw strawberries.